Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're embarking on a deep dive into something really fundamental to our built world. Stuff we see all the time, but maybe don't, think about the mechanics of.
Right, the hidden machinery behind it all.
Exactly. Brick-making machines. These are the devices, the engines, really, that turn raw stuff into the actual bricks for our homes, cities, everything.
The backbone of construction in many ways.
So, our mission today, understand how these machines automate that whole process, how they improve efficiency, get that consistency we need.
Yeah, how we get from dirt or sand to perfect brick over and over.
Okay, let's unpack this. So when you look at brick making, there's like a whole spectrum. Right?
Definitely. It's not just one type of machine.
You start with the simpler end. Manual machines, often hand-operated.
Yep, good for smaller jobs, local production, maybe where labor is more available than capital.
But then you scale way, way up to the fully automatic machines.
Ah, yes, the big industrial units.
These things do everything. Feeding the materials, mixing, pressing, even stacking the final bricks. Huge output. Super consistent.
That's where you get the volume for large commercial projects. Consistency is crucial there.
But here's where it gets really interesting, I think. The specialized machines.
Oh, absolutely. Like the hydraulic brick-making machine.
Right. It uses hydraulic pressure that's fluid power, basically, to really compact the material.
Which gives you incredibly strong bricks and very uniform in size and density, really high quality.
And that specialization, that's a key theme here.
It is. And what's fascinating here is, well, take the fly ash brick-making machine. This is a game changer.
How so?
Its whole design is centered around using industrial waste fly ash from burning coal.
So instead of landfill, it becomes a building material.
Precisely. It's an environmental solution baked right into the manufacturing. You're repurposing waste, and you often need less cement, less sand.
Wow. And the bricks themselves.
They're actually really good. Lightweight, but strong, durable. It's a win-win. Cleans up waste, makes a good product.
That is clever. A dual benefit, like you said. And there are others too, right? Addressing specific needs.
Think about the interlocking brick-making machine.
Ah, the ones that fit together. Like Legos.
Basically, yeah. They produce bricks shaped to lock together without needing mortar in the joints.
That sounds easier to build with. Faster.
It can be. You often see them in eco-friendly housing or maybe disaster-resistant building projects. It allows for quicker, simpler construction, sometimes with less skilled labor needed.
Okay, so these aren't just about making standard bricks faster.
Not at all. If we connect this to the bigger picture, these specific machine types, the fly ash, the interlocking ones, they show how this technology goes beyond just, basic building.
It's tackling bigger issues.
Exactly. Environmental problems like waste. Social needs like affordable or resilient housing, especially in vulnerable areas. It's about building smarter.
It's amazing how much impact comes from, well, fairly understandable mechanics. You've got the basics.
Like the feeder hopper, to get the materials in consistently.
Yeah, and the mold, obviously, to shape the brick.
Can't forget the pressing system. That's key.
Right. Whether it's manual pure muscle power.
Or hydraulic, using that fluid pressure for serious force.
Or pneumatic, with compressed air. Different ways to apply that squeeze.
And they can handle different stuff, too, the raw materials, I mean.
Yeah, not just clay. There's cement, sand, and like we talked about, fly ash. That's huge.
Plus options for different brick sizes, different levels of automation depending on the need.
So what does this all mean? Where do we see these machines making a difference?
Well, everywhere, really. Residential building, obviously, commercial construction, industrial sites.
But also those crucial areas, right? Affordable housing projects, infrastructure.
Absolutely vital for those. Making construction more accessible, more efficient on a large scale.
It really makes you think.
It does. This raises an important question, or maybe just an observation. It's about how deeply integrated these seemingly simple machines really are.
Yeah, they're not just spitting out bricks.
No. They're fundamentally shaping our built environment, and they're contributing to sustainability, to resilience, things most people probably don't connect with a brick machine.
It's true. You just see the wall, not the innovation behind each component.
Yeah.
So a final thought for you to consider. Next time you see a brick building, maybe think about that. Even something as basic, as fundamental as a brick, it tells this whole story.
A story of innovation, efficiency.
And, yeah, surprising environmental and social impact, too. Really makes you look at things differently.